LPT Request: How do I resist the urge to go out and buy alcohol? Last night was the first night in 10-11 months I didn't get blackout drunk. I am fighting every urge not to go out and buy alcohol that I can't necessarily afford as a grad student. I kinda hate myself for the amount of alcohol I drink, but I cannot stop thinking about it. If you've been drinking heavily for that long, I'd suggest getting the advice of your doctor before stopping cold turkey. Alcohol withdrawals can be deadly. Also, head on over to our Stop Drinking. There are tons of folks there who have walked the same road and can listen and support. The hard, unfortunate truth is that you have a problem. Drinking that much is not normal and is very harmful to your health. It sounds like you're at the point to which you are both mentally and physically dependent on it. But there are solutions. Probably medical first, since your body is gonna have a really hard time adjusting to not drinking. And very close second is getting into a program like ours, or at least some accountability. But you have to stop, brother. Distraction is key. It needs to be something other than schoolwork. Try different things. Exercise, crafts, art, Legos, cultivate plants, rescue a pet, join a book club, cooking videos, etc. Choose a new habit that is positive, really interests you. Don't do it alone. Rehab was an amazing experience for me. Heart. I guess RR teaches people to think past the drink. Like, yeah, the drink is going to be great, but soon you'll have too many drinks. Say stupid things. Black out and hate yourself tomorrow. Think of all of that. No tea, just the drink. I'll say replacing a substance for a substance is probably ignoring the issue of trying to hide from yourself. No judgment. And no harm meant when I say get some help. I don't know the entire situation. But if you're starting to get concerned, then it's probably a sign. Channel that energy into something instead of another vice. Good luck. Unpopular opinion probably. But maybe sit in the back of a NA meeting to get a grasp of where that path leads to. I'm over 8 years sober. I use weed, a lot of weed. No matter what you do, the first couple days are going to suck. Expect it. You'll only quit when the pain it causes outweighs the pain of quitting. Becoming alcohol-free is the best gift I have given myself. You may find The Naked Mind by Annie Grace helpful. I like the DIY app from Andy Ramage as well. You are not alone. Ask others. You can do this. You have power to do this. It is not easy, but you can put yourself on a better path. White knuckling it isn't going to work. You need yourself a good support structure of people who have been there, done that. RR isn't a bad place to start. And don't worry about the whole God business. I'm agnostic, and the brotherhood in the program still helped me a lot. Get with a program like RR. First of all, congrats on knowing you have an issue that needed to be addressed. I truly wish you the best of luck. Biggest thing is to make sure you aren't doing this all by yourself. If you have a decent group of friends, let them know what you are doing. Ask them for help. And ask them to do things that do not involve drinking. Unfortunately, that can be difficult. But there are certainly other things to do with your time. Right now is probably the hardest. And hammer it into your head that every minute, hour and day it will be easier. Check out our Stop Drinking, lots of good people and ideas from there. One day at a time. Take B complex with vitamin C, and glutathione, glutamine, carnitine. This should help. Small doses of psilocybin. County signing, the people saying either taper yourself with the supervision of a loved one or go to the doctor or a substance use clinic. Cold turkey alcohol withdrawal can be deadly. Only keep a few dollars in cash. Take all your cards and freeze them in a block of ice. Big container, fill halfway with water and freeze. Put credit cards in. Fill to the top and freeze. Walking helps me. The first day is the worst. But it does start to get a little easier. If you can. Maybe take a Benadryl and sleep. Best of luck. Op. Ever consider rehab? Get to a meeting or get into treatment. I'm not in recovery but work in behavioral health. You can't do it alone. You shouldn't have to. Let someone help. I used to love a good beer after a long hard day. I've found that drinking hop tea infused with hops has a lot of the flavor that I loved. And there is a chamomile blend, so makes for a good end of the day treat. Eat some ice cream. Or a lot of ice cream. You need something that signals the end of the day and you can say fuck it all. Ice cream isn't the same as alcohol, but it has the same idea of a reward. You made it though the day successfully or not, but you made it. When I stopped drinking, that is what I did. Does it have a shit ton of calories? Yes, but so does alcohol, and the next day I didn't feel like complete shit. Just a slight tummy ache. Eventually I switched to fruit, but I still eat a ridiculous amount of ice cream when shit hits the fan. Just not every day. Read Alan Carr's book. Takes away every reason why we convince ourselves we need to drink alcohol. Go on YouTube and watch Huberman's science topic on what does alcohol do to your body. It's nothing good. Perspective is always key for me. Realize that you have more power than you think you do. Realize that at one point in time being blackout drunk was not a default state, and so it is possible to not have alcohol. Your body is very good at adapting for better or for worse, but it can adapt back to not drinking. Every day without booze is one day closer to your body returning to normal. It does get easier in my experience with each day. In the words of George Harrison, all things must pass. If you're in the USA, your dogs need your support tonight, and for you to be alert, to be calm and let them know fireworks are not terrifying. You clearly care about them, so try focusing on how important it is for them to be safe and well cared for. Try teaching them some tricks to keep them distracted. And continue that process going forward. You will have something you can always do and enthusiastic buddies to work on it with you. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube for what to teach and how to teach it. You get real professional help in real life. I'm sure many great people will offer advice here. But you need help from people that can hold you accountable. Remembering what a complete jackass I'd repeatedly made of myself really helped. I mean, eventually you run out of people to piss off. Alcoholics Anonymous works for me. Do you work out op? I personally find it helpful to help with my mental state and needing to drink all the time. I still drink, just not as much. I know the hold alcohol can take on us. Anything you can do to occupy your mind may help. Good first step might be cut back. Get low-carb, low-alcohol beer like Michelob or however it's spelled. Bonus points if you hate the taste. When drinking is a chore, you'll find yourself skipping it. You could make your goal to have at least one beer day. And you'd likely fail. Failing in this case means not drinking. Try to fuck up your drinking streak as much as possible. Read Alan Carr's Stop Drinking Now. Send me all your money. Problem solved. Try ice baths, deliberate cold exposure. 3x per week for at least 11 minutes. Worked for me. Good luck.